Hey everybody, Ace here, and let's get right into the Nintendo Switch news that I'm interested in talking about this week. Same as last week, let's start with Pokemon Go news. It seems like Niantic will be updating the combat system for Pokemon Go. Timing of damage dealt and energy charged has been improved. Not much more is specified, but it seems like they're trying to avoid people exploiting the system and having an upper hand on players who don't really know much about the game. They're also changing charged moves Bubble Beam, Power Up Shots, Psychic, and Snarl. Thunder Fang and Ice Fang have been added to the game. Fire Fang has been buffed to match the damage output of Ice Fang and Thunder Fang. Thunder Fang is teachable to Arcanine, Steelix, Mightyena, Hippowdon. Ice Fang is teachable to Suicune, Mightyena, Mawile, Hippowdon, and Drybon. Alolan Raichu can now learn Thundershock. Alolan Sandslash can now learn Ice Punch. Alolan Ninetales can now learn Charm. Golduck can learn Bubble Beam, Synchronize, and Cross Jump. Alolan Marowak can now learn Fire Spin and Flame Wheel. Mantine can now learn Bubble Beam. Mawile can now learn Ice Fang, Fire Fang, and Power Punch. And Weavile can now learn Snarl. Pokemon Go Twitter seems to be hinting at something possibly coming in the near future. Yesterday there was a quote-unquote suspicious folder on Professor Willow's computer, which led to a meme fest in the comments. But today, pictures are starting to show up on Facebook. You can't exactly make them out, but I have them kind of circulating through here. And I don't recognize the specific trainers, but if you do, talk about it in the comments below. I do read the comments. Now, before we start talking about Nintendo Switch news, we should talk about the next anime of Pokemon that recently got announced over the weekend. It doesn't have an official English title yet, but basically the premise of the show is traveling all the regions and looking for Mew. I personally really like that idea. I think that it's a nice change up from the dynamic of him going and being Pokemon Master every year and losing. Spoilers, at the end of last year he finally won, which was really cool, and I'm excited. Ash's partner in Japan, his name is Go. Perhaps it's to coincide with Pokemon Go, or maybe it's hinting that Pokemon Sword and Shield will have all 8 regions. I'm not too sure, but what do you guys think? Now, you know I gotta talk about Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles again. I'm obsessed. But do you blame me? The remaster is starting to look better and better. An interview earlier this month at the Tokyo Game Show, composer, Hidenori Awasaki and character designer Toshiyuki Tahana discussed their decisions to keep most of the original models the same, but just upscaled. They're only adding in one new male design and one new female design for each race, which I'm personally fine with. I really like the original models. I don't think that they're boring. They spoke about how they're going to keep the original soundtrack, as well as adding ones that were cut from the game due to hardware limitations. They also mentioned alternate dungeons, which will change up the enemy spawns and the tone of the areas that already exist in the game. 10 new soundtracks have been composed, and the areas will drop new weapon recipes for newly designed weapons made by Itahana himself. I'm floored. There's just so much love going into this game that I loved as a child. If you want to play with me when it comes out on January 23rd, send me a message on Twitter. Now, in other Square Enix news for the Switch, it appears that there's a significant sale going on. Final Fantasy VII, 9, The Collection of Mana, Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon. If you've been waiting for those great titles to go on sale, you've got until October 13th. Now, Nintendo of UK. I know I don't live there, and I think I got Nintendo of Europe and Nintendo of UK mixed up last week, and that's why I got a single dislike on that video. But anyways, Nintendo UK recently held an art competition. Art is subjective, and I'm not going to say which one I like more, but I think I'd like to put some of them up on the screen and see what you guys think. The winner is Chris, who designed this one right here. He received the free Nintendo Switch and the limited edition Link's Awakening bundle. The runners-up received a copy of Link's Awakening for the Nintendo Switch. Congratulations to the winner and the runners-up. All the art is beautiful. And in the last bit of news, it seems like Satoru Iwata was working incredibly hard for the future of Nintendo, and specifically the Nintendo Switch. Recently at the Tokyo Game Show, Masahiro Sakurai confirmed that Iwata personally asked him to return for Ultimate, which is something that he's done for both Brawl and Smash 4. But now, it seems like it's come to light that Dragon Quest XI-S was also personally asked for by Satoru Iwata himself, as was confirmed in a live stream. And this just instantly got me all upset. I love Satoru Iwata. I loved all of his work, and I miss him. If you want to do some homework, look up some of the games that he worked on. But I think that's going to call it for me today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great afternoon. Take care.
On my business card, I am a corporate president. In my mind, I am a game developer. But in my heart, I am a gamer.